Hi Mahjong lovers, this is Mahjong Samurai. Let's enjoy Mahjong world. In this video, I'll be explaining the rules of Japanese Riichi Mahjong in the easiest way for complete beginners. If you watch all of this video, you'll be able to play and enjoy Mahjong. I will explain only the essential rules necessary to enjoy Mahjong. I've distilled the essence, so if you're eager to learn the rules quickly, this is a must-watch. Let's get started right away. What is Mahjong? So, what is Mahjong in a nutshell? It's a game played by 4 people using Mahjong Tiles. The aim of the game is to use tiles to create specific combinations, gather points, and ultimately win by having the highest points. Mahjong Tiles? In Mahjong, there are 136 tiles in total. 136 tiles can be divided into 2 groups, Suits Tiles and Honor Tiles. Suits Tiles consist of 3 groups, Mon, Pin, and Su. Alternatively, they are also referred to as characters, circles, and bamboo, respectively, based on their shapes. There are tiles numbered from 1 to 9 in each suit group. Honor tiles consist of 2 groups, Wind and Dragon. For each tile, there are 4 of identical tiles. How to win a hand. In a game, each player has 13 tiles in their hand. In every turn, you draw a tile. At that moment, the number of tiles in your hand is 14. Then, you choose one tile which you don't need from your hand and discard it. Repeating this, your hand will change into good one. When you create a specific combination with 14 tiles, you can declare a win. The specific combination is 4 groups and 1 pair. Groups and pair? Group consists of triplets or sequences. Triplets are made of 3 identical tiles. Sequences are made of 3 consecutive tiles of the same suit group. Sequences can be made by Suits tiles, not by Honor tiles. Pairs are made of 2 identical tiles. Winning! Here, I explain again how to win a hand. To win a hand, you need to have 4 groups and 1 pair. In this case, there are 4 groups and 1 pair. Therefore, you can declare win. Congratulations! When you win a hand, the number of tiles is always 14 tiles. What is tenpai? In order to declare a win, you need 14 tiles, 4 groups, and 1 pair. But your hand consists of 13 tiles before you draw. When you just need 1 more tile to win, this hand is called tenpai. Tenpai is a very important status because tenpai is a necessary step for winning. In this tenpai hand, if you draw or other players discard 3-pin or 6-pin, you can declare win. Well done! Now you can understand how to win a hand. Let's move on to practice. Practice. Now you have a tenpai hand. Which tile does the hand need for winning? The answer is A. 2-pin. This hand has already 3 groups and 1 pair, so all you have to make is 1 group. Of course, you can declare win not only 2-pin but also 5-odd-pin. Let's move on to game process. Game process. Let me explain how the round progresses. First, 1 player is randomly chosen as the dealer out of the 4 players. Second, each of the 4 players is dealt 13 tiles. Third, the dealer draws 1 tile and discards 1 tile. The player to the right of the dealer does the same, drawing 1 tile and discarding 1 tile. Fourth, this process continues counterclockwise around the table. Fifth, round ends when someone wins or when there are no more tiles to draw. That is the process of the round. Simple, right? If the dealer wins a hand or maintain tenpai, the dealer can play the next round as the dealer once again. If the dealer could not win a hand nor maintain tenpai, the player seated to the right of the previous dealer will become the dealer. In this way, by rotating the dealer position, once all 4 players have completed their 2 rounds as the dealer, the game will end. At the end of the game, the player with the highest points wins. Easy! Prevalent wind and seat wind. In the context of game progression, there is an additional aspect to explain, which is prevalent wind and seat wind. Regarding the prevalent wind, while the dealer goes around once, the prevalent wind is east, and when the dealer goes around for the second time, the prevalent wind becomes south. I understand that the current explanation might be a bit unclear, but for now, that's okay. These pieces of knowledge will come in handy in later explanations. So for now, it's fine just have a basic understanding that these things exist. Regarding the seat wind, the dealer is east, the player to the dealer's right is south, the player opposite the dealer is west, and the player to the dealer's left is north. A basic understanding like, oh, seat wind got it, is also okay for now. In a Mahjong game screen, the prevalent wind and seat wind are always displayed, so if you're unsure, you can simply check them there. Calling tiles, Chi. Aside from drawing, there are other ways to acquire tiles which are called calling, such as Chi and Pan. Chi is the call to complete a sequence. You have the option to call Chi if the player on your left side discarded a tile that can form a sequence with 2 tiles in your hand. Upon calling Chi, you shall open the sequence formed on your side, then discard tile from your hand. In this presented case, the 7-pin discarded by the player on your left side can be used to form a sequence of 6, 7, and 8-pin, with the 6-pin and 8-pin in your hand if you call Chi. Calling tiles, Pawn. Pawn is the call to complete a triplet. You have the option to call Pawn if any player discards a tile that can form a triplet with 2 tiles in your hand. Upon calling Pawn, you shall open the triplet formed on your side, then discard a tile from your hand. Okay, Chi and Pawn explanation is over. Don't you think Chi and Pawn is very convenient? They are indeed convenient, but they come with side effects. These side effects are related to something called Yaku, which I will explain later. For now, just remember that calling is convenient but has its side effects. Let's go on to Chi and Pawn practice. Practice 1. Which of the following hands can Chi the 6 su from the left player? The answer is easy. Practice 2. Which of the following hands can pawn the west from another player? The answer is C. It's a piece of cake. Okay, let's go to the last explanation, Yaku. Yaku. I explained in the beginning of the video that you can win with 4 groups in 1 pair, but in reality, that explanation is incomplete. To win, you need to add Yaku to 4 groups and 1 pair. Beginners often forget to form Yaku and can't win as a result, so please remember this well. You need Yaku to win. Yaku is a specific pattern of tiles. Depending on Yaku, your hand score is defined. There are so many Yaku, about 40 Yaku. Since many Yaku rarely come up, you don't need to memorize them all. In addition, I've narrowed it down to just 3 Yaku that you need to remember to play. Let's learn Yaku. Riichi. Riichi is the most useful Yaku in Mahjong, and I love it! You can declare Riichi when you are tenpai without calling, like Chi or Pawn. This is one of the side effects of calling Chi and Pawn. Since Riichi is a very powerful move, when the reach button comes up, just go ahead and declare Riichi. Yeah. Tenhou. The second Yaku is Tenhou. To complete it, your hand must not contain any 1 or 9 tiles and honor tiles. Even when calling, Tenhou still counts as a valid Yaku. Hence, Tenhou becomes a frequently occurring Yaku. Make sure to remember Tenhou. Yakuhai. Yakuhai refers to triplets of white, green, red dragons and prevalent wind and seat wind. As mentioned earlier, prevalent wind and seat wind have come up here. As explained before, prevalent wind and seat wind change with each round. They are often displayed on game screens, so make sure to check them at the start of each round. When you can pawn Yakuhai, pawn it! Okay, the 3 Yaku explanation is over. Let's dive into practice. Practice 1. Which tile should you discard if you want to achieve Tenhou? The answer is A. Tenhou must not contain 1. Practice 2. Which of the following sequences is a Yaku? This may be a little bit difficult. The answer is A. East. In this case, prevalent wind is east, and seat wind is also east. Great job! You've now acquired the knowledge you need to enjoy Mahjong. Congratulations! Let's go on to next step. Where to play Mahjong. The next step you should take is simply enjoy Mahjong. However, where should I play Mahjong? I recommend playing Mahjong using an app called MahjongSoul. You can install it in App Store or Google Store. MahjongSoul comes with a guide for beginners, making it easy to get accustomed to. It features cute characters, which adds a soft and enjoyable touch to the game. On the other hand, it's not just for beginners. There's also a competitive aspect where even top professionals play, making it quite appealing. Let's install MahjongSoul and enjoy it with me. How to learn strategy. Mahjong is fun to play on its own, but it's even more enjoyable when you win. So, where can you learn the strategies to win? Here are my top 3 recommendations. The first one is Riichi Book 1. This is a great resource for beginners who want to learn Riichi Mahjong. Its clear explanations and practice exercises make it an effective tool for acquiring the fundamentals of Mahjong strategy and understanding of the game. You can read this by downloading PDF for free. Amazing! I've included a link in the video description, so please take a look. The second one is the Mahjong Guide List of Articles. This is also a wonderful resource that comprehensively covers beginner-level strategies. This is a website, not a PDF, so it's more accessible. If you encounter any issues downloading Riichi Book 1 or face any difficulties, I recommend reading this instead. The third option is, I must humbly admit, my own YouTube channel. On this channel, I'm trying to present Riichi Mahjong strategies in the most understandable way possible. I'm also creating videos for beginners, so if you'd like, please subscribe. While the amount of content is still limited, I plan to expand it in the future. I hope to provide information that will help improve your Mahjong skills. Well done! That's it for today's video. I do thank you very much for your watching. In this video, I focused on the essentials and explained only the bare minimum rules. If there's a demand, I'm considering creating more detailed videos on rules such as Dora, Furitan, and various Yaku. Let me know if you'd like to watch these. If you have any remaining questions, or if you'd like to make any requests for Mahjong strategies, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. It would bring me great joy if you could consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care and goodbye. Let's enjoy Mahjong World with me.